We are going to be taking a trip to San Antonio, and I am planning on bringing my Brompton, and I want to know how to do that. How do you travel with a Brompton?
So I've traveled a few times with my Brompton. I use the new Brompton soft shell bag to put my Brompton in for check-in. And what's nice about it is you don't have to pay an additional fee to check your Brompton in like that, because it's the same dimensions as a regular suitcase.
I can't do that with my regular bike. So Apple Betty Brompton is going on her first airline trip. I need to protect Apple Betty Brompton before the big adventure, and I really don't want to get her damaged. There are a couple of steps. We need to protect her hinges and the front carrier block and her pedals with some insulation. So I want to remove the hinge clamps from the hinges, and I'm going to store them separately in a bag. And we're going to protect the hinges with some pool noodles as an insulation. So I cut them, and then I slice them inside like this. Oh, be careful with a knife. Put it on top of the carrier block. Secure it with an elastic band. Connects there, yikes, to hold it down. Oh, yeah, it's not working. Okay. So do not listen to me. I do not know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Put that there. Oh, that fits very nicely. And I'm going to do the same for the other hinge right here and secure it. And now I'm going to insulate the pedal. That'll work. We've insulated the two pedals, the two hinges, and the carrier block that holds the bag for the Brompton with the pool noodles, and secured them with rubber bands. Now we're ready to put her inside the suitcase. I've never used this before, so it's my first time too. All right. So far, so good. No, I think I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Wrong! So when you're putting it in, just make sure you look at the angle, and if the angle goes up, put the seat up there. The higher part is where the seat will be. So I got it in wrong, and I'm gonna flip it around. Here we go. Now we're going to put her seatbelt on.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please take your seats.
Now, we're going to try to zip her up. All right, one side is zipped. The last section up. Here we go. And then you flap it over here, and it's, oh, the Velcro. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, maybe. Ah! One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to turn the seat around. There's enough space for your helmets and some other stuff, too. Apple Betty Brompton is ready for her first flight. Oh, it's a little cumbersome, but it's got wheels, and here we go. Yeah. Who knows, it could be going to Hawaii, Paris, Ireland. Hopefully we'll see it in San Antonio.
Yes, gentlemen, good afternoon. Captain speaking. Just about ready to depart. Should be away on schedule.
I put an air tag to track my bike. Yay, you got it. Yay. It's still here. Is it in one piece? I don't know. We'll find out. Now let's check over and see if she has any damage. All good. All right, now I gotta put it together. There it goes. All right. The Brompton is intact. Record time. Woo! So there are certain planes that will fit a Brompton in the overhead baggage compartment.
So there are a few things that you need to travel with your Brompton as an overhead. The first thing you need to do is you need to do research and find out what kind of plane you're flying on, because the Brompton is not going to fit in every single overhead bin. I looked into it and knew that my plane is one of the new Boeing 737-700 or 737-800. If it's one of those newer planes, your Brompton will fit in the overhead storage bin.
That is great information.
If it's one of the older Boeing 737s, there's a good chance it won't fit. So it's a really good idea when you buy your ticket, usually you can see ahead of time what plane you're flying, although there's always a chance that your plane could change at the last minute, so it's always good to keep that in mind. It's a good idea to prepare for that, so you want to make sure that your Brompton is packed up well. Not only so that it can get through security, but also if you need to check it in, you'll know that it's at least protected a little bit. It's a real convenience to be able to fly your Brompton like that.
Let's go riding in San Antonio. Woo!